This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, home of some of the most loyal fans in the sport. Memorial Stadium, home of the Nebraska Cornhuskers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Bring you to sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Will kick it away to start us off. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. The Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Let's it fly to the wideout. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Very tight coverage is incomplete on the deflection.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that third down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
We'll see what he can do with the return. And he's got some space here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now it's second down here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's going to pull it down and run. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that run play.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
They're going to run it. That gets the carry.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. It's a shotgun run call. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. They pick up the first on the ground. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
That's one of the more impressive drives that I've seen in a long time. They did not throw the football. And this running back got behind that big offensive line, just moved the ball all the way down the field, and then finally into the end zone. That is very discouraging for this defense.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 Golden scoring. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Texas offense comes back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line. Long ones will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Looks to the left. Pass caught. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Gets rid of it on the move. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Important second down play coming up. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain in that completion. Longhorns will line up now. It's first and goal. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Texas. They connect for 6.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it, and they come up with that touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking right, this one caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him.
A deep shot to the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grabbed by the receiver. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The Huskers will have to punt this one away.
Number 13 in punt formation to kick it away.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Takes the field. They launch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
He's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. A play action, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Grab made by the tight end. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll run it here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Catch made on the right side. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. To dart to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Steps out of bounds after a huge pickup. But hang on. There is a penalty marker on the play. This one might be coming back. So the offense chooses to decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of that play will stand. So the offense comes up now in 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. Off of RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down after that previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And this one goes... We're lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Huskers will try to keep this drive moving. Handoff here from the shotgun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers. They cap the drive with 6 points. But they were backed up to start the drive with some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of blow your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring touchdown in their last possession. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. It's a nice gain. They'll move the football up to the 27.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
A quick throw out left, complete. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Breaks free. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. And a player is down, injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Second down and goal upcoming. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Texas. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The Cornhuskers pick up enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Extending the play now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking for a man. Escaping the pressure, moving right. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. They move the 6th. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. It's a toss play to the right. He shreds the tackle. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Cornhuskers come to the line to run the hurry up. And now the running back's got it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Oh, he throws it back. Pressure is coming. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Man, put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver, so it's the instincts and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Using his legs on the scramble. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Catch made on the out route. So a timeout. Oh, just a few seconds left here in the first half. Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
One more play before they head to the locker room. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking to the end zone. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick it deep to begin the second half. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. Play action here on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
But I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the left side. He fires this throw and is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
Oh, and he throws it back. Pass rush closing in. Breaking free at the 35. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Longhorns are in the red zone. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Looking downfield near the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Great start to the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
That kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. We'll give it to the running back. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. Well, you know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he finds the running back in the flat. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Set of downs after that completion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. As the first down is still going. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. The Huskers come to the line in the hurry up.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Hands off to the left. Inside the 30. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Nebraska.
What a long run for a touchdown. If this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud, I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Takes the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So they get nothing on the first down run. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Oh, it's a double pass. The pocket breaking down. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Keeping it on the ground here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's a wide receiver screen. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here's the 2nd down play. Tight end goes in motion. Defense is coming after him. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he stopped short of the 1st down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
This will be the 9th play on the drive. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Third and short now on the 10th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
It's 4th down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another 1st down.
On a tight game like this, you're on the road. Why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process.
And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. He lets it rip. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Delivers quickly to the left side, but it's incomplete. A throw. Stop. Turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's past the marker and still going. Quick juke to get free. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He just put on a huge show on the big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
Defense shoves it out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Second down play coming up. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On the move now. He'll throw it now. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Chris, the quarterback just misses his target here on third down and long, but at least he avoids taking the sack. Still a chance here at this range on fourth down with a 3-point lead. Kick the field goal and add to this lead.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They'll hand it off. Fights through a tackle.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To the back. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making the tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looks right for a quick completion. But they finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Grinding away with their running game.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it in the open. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the fourth quarter. It's third down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense facing second and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense really clicking.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
21.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No. Touchdown.
Chris, this is just complete effort by this special teams unit. Every single player true to their assignment, start to finish, end zone to end zone. What a play.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They're going to run it. Fights off a defender. That strong run defense, not much of a gain on the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much in the first down play. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Wants to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs here. The pass is incomplete, but a flag down on the field. So let's check this out. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. Heaves it deep down the middle. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Off the RPO, caught to the right. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Quick throw, caught over the middle. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the offense will just take a knee. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset, but we just watched 2 really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. 2 ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see